Hello! Today I'm going to teach you how to play There's a Spider on the Floor, and it's a great beginner ukulele song because it's dramatic and it only needs 3 chords. Make sure you're tuned up before we start. You're going to need a C chord, an F chord, and a G chord. Those are the only chords we need for this song. We begin with the C chord right here, and it sounds like that, the F chord, and the G chord. Now, this song is very dramatic, so we can put pauses into it. If you're a beginner, you can play with just down strums. And if you're an intermediate player, you could play with this strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Whichever you prefer is totally fine. There's another part that's really fun, and you just put your finger just straight across the frets, and you're just dramatically going to strum up the fretboard. It doesn't even have to be too accurate if you're going fast. You could even go like this. And that's for the spider jumping to the different parts of your body. There's also the part at the end where the spider jumps off your head, and you can do it like this. You could do it like that. There's 10 different ways you could do it. You could just do it on 1 string, or you could do it 2 strings, or you could do it all strings. I'm going to sing us through the chord changes, and we're going to begin with the C, and the first chord change that we do is to the G. So you ready? Follow along and I'll play it slowly. There's a C chord on the floor, go to G chord, and we stay on the G chord, and then go back to the C chord. Now we're heading to the F chord, and back to C chord, and then to the G chord, and back to C. Guess what? If you can play this song, you can also play If You're Happy and You Know It, because it's the same song, it's the same melody. Let's do it again, slowly again. I'll walk us through. I'll sing us through. You ready? Start on the C chord. We're on the C chord, and then we go to the G chord, and we stay on G for a little minute, and then we go back to C chord, and we head to the F chord, and back to C chord, now to the G chord, and back home to the C chord. The C chord is home because we're in the key of C. Okay, now I'm gonna sing it. Follow my fingers. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Who could ask for any more? There's a spider on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. And then you can do this. Now the spider is on my leg, and then we start again. And this song is great if you put lots of expression in and lots of dramatic pauses. Now he's crawling up my leg, up my leg. Oh no! He's crawling up my leg, up my leg. Well, he's really, really big. This spider on my leg. There's a spider on my leg, on my leg. And then we go to the next body part. And sometimes this song is really just about making up rhymes as you go along. So you could even let the kids call out what body part the spider jumps to next, if you wanted to. Otherwise, just progress up to the body parts. How about, I know, there's a spider on my knee, on my knee. There's a spider on my knee, on my knee. Oh, golly, golly gee, there's a spider on my knee. There's a spider on my knee, on my knee. And then he jumps to the next part. And then maybe there's a spider on my face, on my face. There's a spider on my face, on my face. Oh, it's such such a big disgrace. This spider on my face, this spider on my face, on my face. Uh-oh. Little tiny kids love it when you say uh-oh, and usually they repeat after you. Now the spider is on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. Well, I hope that he's been fed. The spider on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. And this is the part where we go backwards. The spider jumps off, or you could do it like this. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Who could ask for anything more? There's a spider on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Oh, there's a different way to end it. Well, he's heading for the door. That spider on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Lots of wiggle room in that song. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I will do my best to answer all of your questions.